It's a beautiful day to be a raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because you know it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I'm the Commish coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Deep behind the enemy lines. This is freaking Raider Reaction. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. What's up, Raider Nation? So tonight, got a solid 30 minutes of the Raider Nation news. I'm going to break it down for you. Squeeze all the juice out of the Raider Nation news that I can for the first 30 minutes. And then I'm going to step in the ring again with our favorite enemy fan we love to hate, T-Well. Cowboy versus Raider, franchise versus franchise, Commish, T-Well, the Franchise FaceOff, again, and the tally, as Jukebox alluded to. Hold on, let me get my tally sheet. On the board for the first time in the month of June, one of the co-winners, or month of July, one of the co-winners from June, Mr. Lines, got the tally on the last show last night. So, Lines is on the board for July. So you got Lines with 1, Jukebox with 1, Stephanie Maldonado with 1, Chuck with 1, Brian Burkett leading the charge with 4. So, that's where we're at. Prize pack for July. And June one's still working on them. Still going to go out. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I have not touched them in the last 2 days. So, that's part of the reason they're not out. It's because I got family in town and they're leaving tomorrow. So, life will get back to normal this weekend. I've been a chauffeur for hell, 16 hours a day seems like for the last 2 days. So, that's why nothing's got done. You're lucky I've been on here the last 2 nights. But, interesting story today. Interesting story. Personal story that I'm going to share with the Raider Reaction in attendance. What's up, Raider Mike? What's up, Cesar? What's up, John? What's up, Janelle? What's up, Rudy? Oh, who else we got? We got Jukebox, Brandon, Michael, Raider Mike, Raiderette Stephanie, Jennifer, and anybody else that I missed. Lines. What's up? What's up, everyone? So, it's out today. My mom, my sister, and my sister's oldest, my nephew, who's 17 and unfortunately a Donkeys fan, which the Commish Jr. has been harassing him the entire time he's been here about being a Donkeys fan. He's relentless, and it's great. Every store we go in, he sees Donkeys gear, he's just dogging him out, and it's been great. It's been great. Been very proud of the Commish Jr. for dogging my nephew, the donkey fan. It's just funny. But so my nephew Chase wants to go to wants to have gator, wants to eat gator while he's in Florida. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, we were already down at the beach where I know that they served gator the day before. I didn't want to drive back down there because we were going to a different beach today. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll go to Gator's Dockside, which is in North Tampa area. So we drive up there. And we go, I'm trying Raider Mike, but I only got a couple days while he's here, man. I'm doing my best, but doing my best. But his dad's working on him, so it's hard. It's hard when you're working against some kid's dad. So we're like, all right, let's go up there. Now, mind you, we've already been out. We've been running all day, and this is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we know it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday. Nobody's going to be there. Nobody. So we're like, all right, you know, let's go to Gator's Dockside. Nobody will be there. We'll get right in. We'll eat. You know, there's 8 of us. We're a party of 8. So we go in there. they sit us, we walk in, and as soon as we walk in, I mean, the place is freaking empty. Empty. Except for one table. One tall table. 3 tables all set together, and there's a party sitting around those 3 tall tables. Now, the gentleman at the end is wearing a Raiders hat that my wife sees as soon as we walk in. And she says, "Hey, honey, the guy's got a Raiders hat on." And I'm like, "That's because we're everywhere. It's a Raider Nation. We're everywhere." That's exactly what I said to her, too. I said, "That's because we're everywhere." And, of course, I am rocking this as I walk in. So, obviously, from across the bar, we strike eyes. And we're like, "Raider Nation, Raider Nation." Your Raider Nation alert, your Raider radar goes off, and you're like, "Another Raider in the house?" And so he sees me, I see him. And, he acknowledged, he's like, gives me the what's up, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" I give him the, "Hey, man, we're everywhere." And we go sit over in the very, very corner, with our party. And my back's to him. I'm sitting on the side. My back's completely to these guys. They're over in the complete opposite corner of the bar by the restrooms. Complete opposite corner. And I'm sitting over here. My back's completely to them. So I think nothing of it. So, they're doing their thing. I said what's up to the guy with the Raider hat. And that was as far as I thought it was going. And, so we're eating. And the guy in the Raider hat, gentleman, comes over to our party and says, "Hey, man, what's up?" Introduces himself. Gentleman's name is Tyrone Ream. Apparently, he's a trainer and a coach and a scout that lives in the Tampa area. Was drafted by the Raiders in 1998 under John Gruden. And he's like, "Hey, do you want to come over to the table? I got a couple other old Raiders over here." And I'm like, "Get out of here." So I'm like, I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm telling him, "Hey, man, I got a Raiders webcast I rock, 5 nights a week. It's on Oakland Raiders football, check it out," and telling him, giving him the spiel over there. And he's like, "That's sweet, man," Obviously, I said, "Hey, man, I bring it here from the East Coast, Got Bear doing it on the West Coast. We do the coast-to-coast thing." Told him, So, now here's the funny part. Here's where it gets to be an actual story. So I go over to the table, and these other 2 guys, now, I don't know what, but they were obviously, they're older gentlemen. They're all, I didn't even get no picture. I'm not a pick guy. I'm not that guy. When I run into people, I just want to say what's up. I'm terrible. My wife even said something too. I'm terrible about that. Like, I run into people where I work all the time, man. I ran into Greg the Hammer Valentine like a couple weeks ago. I ran into Ric Flair. Ran into Hogan a while back. I ran into so many people where I work, and I don't take pictures of anybody. I don't know why. I'm just not that guy. I would rather just walk up to them and say, "Hey, what's up?" and shake their hands and say, just put a post and say, "Hey, I met this." I'm not a selfie guy. Raider Mike. I'm just not a selfie guy. I'm sorry. I can't be like, "Hey, man, can I take a picture with you?" I'm just not that guy. So, we go over there. Now I go over to the table, and, they're out. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They're hanging out at Gators Dockside. They're the only people in there. It's a sports bar. So, a ton, Lines. I've run into them all the time. And he tells me on the way over there, both of these guys are former Raiders, and one played in the Super Bowl in the 70s. And I'm like, "Oh, sweet. What a chance opportunity." I'm just like, just come to an empty restaurant on a Thursday afternoon, and there's 3 old Raiders sitting in here. And, so I go over there, and, they're having drinks and, adult beverages and enjoying their afternoon, kicking it. They're probably retired. And, so the one guy, the first gentleman I introduced myself to, tells me a little bit about himself. I asked, "Oh, so you guys were in the league as well?" And he said he was on the practice squad. He was on the practice squad for the Raiders in the 70s. The other gentleman, now, here's where it gets interesting. The other gentleman who supposedly played in the Super Bowl, which I can or cannot confirm, just the one, that's what the one gentleman told me. who I have confirmed is him. And I pulled him up. It's him. The other dude, he's legit. I did confirm that. Checked the internet, checked that, and that checked out. Now, but the other guy he had said was in the Super Bowl would not give me his name. Just gave me a sly smile when I asked his name. And I was like, and he's like, and I could tell he didn't want to tell me, and he was just toying with me like, I want you to find out who I am. So, I've got a mental picture of this guy in my head, and I'm going to comb all the pictures of everybody on that roster to figure out who he was. Because we had a great conversation, man. We talked football and everything. And, right out of the gate, he didn't want to, he didn't want to say, oh, I'm so-and-so. And so I didn't want to, just like with the selfies, I'm not that guy that's going to push the issue. I was just happy to talk to him. So, Raider Mike, I do not know who this gentleman was. I have been on the go all day with my family. I've literally just gotten home, and I prepped for the show, and I'm on here going. So, it's a total mystery to me. I did verify that Tyrone Ream, the gentleman that was nice enough to come over and introduce himself to me and my family, that is legitimate, and he, not that I didn't think it was, but hey man, I'm a fact checker. It's all about the details, But, Raider at Natalie, I know what most of those guys look like. Without helmets. So that's why, but I'm telling you, because as soon as he didn't give me his name, I was just burning his image in my, because I'm like, I'm going to figure out who that guy was. So I don't think I won't figure it out. Because we had a nice conversation. I told him, about my son, he's going to play football. I told all those guys about the show. So, they all said they'd check it out, which I knew they were obviously probably blowing smoke. But, maybe they will, and I hope they do. There is no hint. I don't have a hint, Raider Mike. I got no hint but this picture in my head yet that I have not been able to run with to a computer and scroll through it. But I'm going to work on it. I'm going to try to figure out who it was. But I did verify the other guy. So I've got this interesting story that I've got to... Now, it wasn't Bo Jackson. Now, come on. I know Bo Jackson looks... See, that's the thing. I know what most of the great Raiders look. The majority, 99%. If you put them in a lineup, I'm like, that's so-and-so. That's so-and-so. That's so-and-so. This guy, no missing teeth. Black gentleman. Older, little salt and pepper going on in the hair, with a little grain, but still a lot of black. I gotta take a pic next time, Raider Mike. I gotta start being that guy, man. I'm gonna start carrying my selfie stick with me, strapping it to my back, and I just run into these people and be like, "Come on, let's hook it up." I'm gonna have to be that guy, I guess, because people ask me all the time, man, because when the Raiders were coming in for the Jacksonville and the Tampa games, and the Raiders fans were flooding through, everybody's like, "Did you take pictures?" And I'm like, I didn't even think about it. Sometimes, when I'm out in public, I'm just not a picture taker. I don't know why. I like, when I'm at games and stuff like that and events, man, I'm a picture taking fool. But I just don't like to be that guy when people are in public. I don't know. I'm just happy to go up and shake their hand. I met Jim Kelly, what was that, a couple months ago? And that was cool. He's a Hall of Famer. I hated him when he was playing because I hate the Bills with a passion. But, meeting a Hall of Famer is always cool. He's a Hall of Famer. I'll get it down, Raider Mike. I'll get it down. But see, I'm gonna get one of them cool sword sheaths, like one of them samurai sword sheaths. I'll put my selfie stick in that, so at least I'll be pimping with the selfie stick. So when I bust it out, I can walk around, rocking like a samurai. It's all about the style. It's just all about how you project it. So, Yes, that was a cool little story, so I thought I'd share that with you guys today. And, oh, the funniest part. This is the funniest. You guys will love this. You guys will love this. The funniest part of the story. So, you know, the two older gentlemen stay. You know, I even talked to them one more time, you know, as I was there, because Mr. Ream, the one gentleman that came over to the table, was leaving. Now, he was leaving. And he walks by our table on his way out, and he's like, "Hey, man, it's nice meeting you guys." Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And the Commish Jr.'s sitting over at the other end of the table, and he looks right at him and points at my nephew and said, "Hey, he's a Broncos fan." and the dude laughs and says, "That's okay. There's room for all of us in the world." But I was just like, "That's my boy." He wouldn't even tell the other dude, "Hey, man, that dude is a donkey fan." He called him out. Oh, that's my boy. He cracks me up. But that was a cool little Raider flavor. Oh, I hope so. I hope you're right, King. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. But it's a cool. That was just a cool little, you know, because I live deep behind the enemy lines. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I put it in my mantra of the show. I'm deep behind the enemy lines. I ain't trying to pose nothing. You know, just because I live here don't mean I'm repping the silver and black. I ain't from here. I just live here. I've changed zip codes a couple times, you know? It's just where I'm from. I'm hanging deep behind the enemy lines, and I hate the frickin' Bucks. But it's just... It's where it is. So, I don't run into Raiders. Like, former Raider players a lot. You know, I just haven't. Not here. Not here, you know. It's just not something you see here. Not unless something big's going on, you know, where you've got, when we had the Super Bowl in town last time. I can't wait till the Super Bowl comes back. If you have never been in a city when the Super Bowl is going on, you just, it's a football experience that everybody should experience, even if it's not your team there. Just being there, it is the epicenter of the NFL world for that 1 week, man. And the spotlight of the world is on that city, and everybody's there. All the sports shows are there. You can go watch everything live. We went and watched the Sports Center, the Sunday Countdown before the Super Bowl live. Got to see Snoop Dogg. I was right behind Snoop Dogg's shoulder while he was interviewing with Chris Berman. I was holding my daughter up right over his shoulder, talking to my homie on the phone like, "What's up? You sitting behind Snoop Dogg? Yo, what's up? What's up?" Right before the Super Bowl. So it's just cool. It's just cool. And, you know, I got to meet Ditka. Got to see Ditka, Berman, Chris Mortensen. You know, they have the little field set up down there where you can go down. They do all their little chalk talk on the field and all that nonsense. So they have all that garbage. And plus, it's just the hottest place to be in the world, man. It's the Super Bowl. You know, it's the spotlight of the world is on that city. So it's coming back here in a couple of years, and I can't freaking wait. Because my son's going to be older. And I hope you're right, Ryan. I hope you're right, because I'm originally from the Midwest. And, dude, I'm telling you, if we're in the Super Bowl, I'm coming. I'm going to be there. I won't be able to afford to be inside, because I'll be out with the regular working folk out in the parking lot, watching it on, probably streaming it on our phones or something. But I'll be there. When the Raiders hoist that Lombardi trophy, I'm going to be at the facility some frickin' where. Better believe it, because the next time we go, we're hoisting it. And it's this year. I'm telling you. We are locked and loaded on offense. The defense is locked and loaded as well. We've made the improvements. I'm telling you. This is the year. This is the year. We've been waiting for it. For how long? So, all right, let's get to what Raider news there is. It's not a lot of Raider news. See, right now is the time of year when we're searching for headlines. And you know, so all the headlines are like Ronnie Lott, you know, sees Carl Joseph as a little Ronnie. You know, well, of course he does. You know, it's stories like that. I mean, it's the middle of July. like I've said, I don't know, 100 times, we don't want any news right now, because the only news that goes on this time of the season, of this time of the off season, is bad news. That ain't the type of news we want. That ain't the type of news we want. Not at all. Not at all. Not the type of news we want. So, like I said, we don't have a lot. We did have on the ESPYs last night. An ESPY was won by a Raider, although he was not a Raider when he did the deed and the feat to get him said ESPY. However, Jared Cook is on the team now, and he did win one last night. He did win one last night. So, congrats to him receiving the award for the best play. That's just another sign. The new linebacker we signed is a Division II guy, Chuck. And suppose on the highlights that you see of him, all you can see is the guy got blazing speed, man. There's an interception that he returns and takes to the house, and you can see that this guy has amazing blazing speed. So, he is the troll. He is on the show. T-Well will be joining us in 8 minutes. So, save it up. Don't waste it for the comments. Till he's on. You can poke him in the eye here shortly. So, T-Well is starting to harass them already. I tell you, this guy. So the other good news is, we're getting by much less on the relocation fee than the other teams are that just relocated. Much less than the Rams, and much less than the Chargers got hit. Substantially less. I'm sorry, I didn't see your question there, buddy. Brady Sheldon was the outside linebacker that the Raiders signed from Ferris State, like a Ferris wheel. Ferris State, Division II school. Look it up. Pretty much the only tape you're really going to find on that guy is the interception he made in 2015 in the Division II championship game. Picks it off, takes it to the house like 50-some yards. Shows amazing speed. And supposedly he looked great in the tryout. So, hey, Raider Nation wants linebackers, and we want them in bunches and bunches. So, I think another signing makes the Raider Nation happy because, it is what it is. What's up, NorCal? Hey, man, I did not make it because I'm hanging with the family. I've been trying to catch your show because it's on before mine, and I've been trying to have it on while I'm sitting here prepping for mine. But today was a run in the door and like a ninja and get everything set up. That's how it's been the last 2 nights. So I'll try to catch you. I'll have to catch the reruns. But like I said, there's not a lot of Raider news. Raider Mike, Romo's not dead. It's just his career that's dead. Just his career. His career, and any chance of ever having an elite tag hung on his name, any chance of ever having the term champion hung next to his name, like I was so many, many times told by this gentleman that's going to be joining the show. Mr. T-Well so many times told me that promised, guaranteed, mind you, that Romo would bring a Super Bowl to Dallas. That he was an elite quarterback, and that he would absolutely get it done before he retired. Now, this proved to be absolute BS. Absolute BS. And I think he needs to come on the show and say that he was wrong. And Romo is not an elite quarterback. I think that should be the first thing he says. I think you should address that. Because you did say Romo was an elite quarterback. And you know that you said so. So I think you should come on and eat those words. He is elite at one thing. He is elite at one thing. Choking. It's the only thing he was ever elite at. Choking. So as of every Thursday Raider reaction, it's time for the Franchise FaceOff. As we welcome back to the show our favorite enemy fan we love to hate, T-Well, is coming back to Raider reaction. Cowboy, Raider, franchise versus franchise, the Commish, and T-Well. Once again, as soon as he figures out how to work his electronic device, what is the holdup? Chuck's got some action for you, T-Well. Chuck's got some action for you. And he's got a Franklin, I believe, to put on it. Then why are you not accepting? You have to be watching as yourself, not the page. I like Chris's. We should go with that. Hashtag teabag. Yes. 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 Although I don't like how it's going to sound in the promo. Teabagging the Commish just does not have a nice ring to it, Chris. It just does not have a nice ring to it. T-Well, you knucklehead. You have to get off of the page. You are posting as Raider Reaction, which means you cannot be on Raider Reaction. You have to be on your profile so that I can invite you. And I can't invite the page onto said page. You were you early. Now you're you. Okay, now you're you. There you go. There you go. You should have it now. I tell you. I tell you. This is what I get. This is what I get working with Cowboy fans. This is what I get working with Cowboy fans. I got to talk slow. I got to use small words and lots of pictures. It's just what it is. You know, I should probably be getting some sort of state aid for having him on, probably. You know, because it's almost like charity a little bit. You know, I'm giving Cowboys extra airtime. It's almost like charity. What is your problem over there? I think he's scared to come on. I feel fear. I smell fear. You smell it. It's not Facebook. Stopped what? No way. All right, there we go. I think he was afraid to come on. I don't know what the deal is here.
Here I am. All you guys talking crap while I'm not on camera. All big and bad. Oh,
I was
teabag this.
running with it.
Teabag that.
I was
Oh,
running
my
with it
goodness.
while you couldn't connect. I was like, oh, this is great. I'm just going to keep burying him till he can get on here.
Because that's what I'm going to do. As soon as the Cowboys beat the Raiders, I'm going to be teabagging the commish. Teabag, teabag. That's right.
Oh, that oh, that was hilarious. That was good stuff. So, what's up, T-Well? How's it going?
Hey, what's up? What's up, nation? I'm here to give you all hell, just like every week. Let's do this.
All right. So, has there been any big news in the Cowboys world this week? Because
Oh, not really.
has anybody been?
Damian will.
Better question: has anybody been arrested or suspended this week since we've last talked?
Don't jinx us, man. As soon as you say arrested, somebody else gets arrested. So don't jinx us. We're just being quiet over here so nobody else gets popped.
All right. Well, that's good. I mean, basically, no news is good news in this time of the off season. You don't. I don't want to hear the Raiders as much as I'm sure you don't want to hear the Cowboys in the news, because if they're in the news, it's bad news right now.
Oh man, we are the 70s Raiders right now. Oh, it's ugly. It is ugly.
Yeah, you guys are. I don't know. And the bad thing, the worst thing about the guys that you've lost is they've been on defense, which is your weakest part of your team. So you're losing meat where you can't afford to lose meat, and that's the rough part.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm really looking at these rookies, man. These rookies are really coming together. Uzue and freaking. I think Anthony Brown will step up this year. He's not a rookie; he's a second year, but he did really good for us last year.
I think we're going to be you, Jukebox.
Yeah, I think our defense will be a bend but don't break defense again, especially with Rob Marinelli coaching. I don't think we're going to be walked over by any means.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So, question came up last night. Actually, came up last night during Ghost to the Post. Actually, was a Cowboy related question. So I wanted to bring it up tonight when I had you
That's
on.
right.
And
I'm not here, baby. The Cowboys show up. Even when I'm not here, the Cowboys show up. That's right. We got it like that.
It was
we
the
got
league
it like
show. That. It was the league show. We were talking about it. We even talked about Tom Savage last night. So don't get excited. That puts you in the Tom Savage category.
Oh goodness.
Made me lose my train of thought. Dang you.
You got Cowboys on your mind. You got the dude on your mind.
Cowboy question. Who's going to be the backup? Is it going to be Moore?
I hope not.
Backup quarterback. Who do you think? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Quarterback situation is rough right now. I mean, Dak goes down, we're back to square one.
Yes. Yeah, if Dak goes down, you're the Raiders 2016. You're dead, just like we were.
Sure.
So we tried to repair that. And I hope we did. But we'll see. We're still light in the backup quarterback category too, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
It's our biggest
I mean, maybe there's a diamond in the rough, but it doesn't look good. But let's just hope Dak stays healthy. He's got the age on his side.
He does have the age on his side, but that really doesn't mean a lot. It's one hit from
and he's got one of the top O lines in the league, so it's not going to be. We got Ezekiel Elliott.
Neil is concerned about your undergarments.
Raider Mike, you know what? We got Ezekiel Elliott. You guys can go on about Marshawn Lynch. That.
Dang it. looks like you are killing me lately. Yep, lost him. Lost him. Let's try that again. Oh, Facebook has been just difficult with the I don't know. I've even disconnected my router's sitting right here, and I don't know what the deal is lately with the Facebook, because it's not on mine. It's strictly technical. You're hooked up to your Wi-Fi, right? You signed into your Wi-Fi? Yeah. See, I don't know what the deal is either. I don't know why it dropped. It's been dropping lately.
I think
before
I've been
having issues with it too. I don't know what the deal is. Had a little issue with Watts last night, but not much. So, all right, back to where we were.
Yeah, we like the 2002 Raiders, Raider Mike. Boom.
Oh, well, hold on a second there. You can come back
Rich
and then you're
Gannon,
throwing jabs.
Rich Gannon, who?
What?
Where did he go?
Well, at least we were in the Super Bowl in 2002. When the last time you were there?
The last time we were there, we won it, baby.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's not the question. When was the last time you were there?
Oh, get out of here. Shut up. I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
Answer the question.
90s, son.
Yeah. I do believe I'm not real great at math, but I believe 2002 is more recent than that.
Yeah, it was by about 7 years.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So we have been more recently than you.
Yeah, but you've lost the Super Bowl more recently than us.
So this is correct. Correct.
I answered, Mike. Get off my case, man. We have the same name. Let's ease up. Let's ease up. Come on, man.
Oh, you want some Mike love?
I don't even want to compare rings. We got 5 rings. That makes you guys look bad. So
Hey,
I know you
they
probably
got
did
5. That's their trump card. So they do got 5.
Yeah.
They got 5. So.
We got 5 rings, baby. We got 5 rings. I hate fans like that. Dallas fans, true Dallas fans, don't talk like that, because we want one now. We don't want those ones way back. You know what I mean?
The only time I ever bring up the rings is when I hear them from a team that ain't got any, or has got like 1.
The Eagles.
And then I'm like,
Eagles.
Listen.
Screw the Eagles. I hate the Eagles.
Like Chargers fans. Anytime a Chargers fan even opens their mouth, I just want to put my hand in it and be like, what? Shut up. You've done nothing.
Exactly.
You guys aren't allowed to talk. So, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. But, yes, that is your trump card, but
I don't ever.
We'll see.
Hey,
Fours?
I have to.
Fours
Captain.
coming soon.
Captain. I got to answer Captain. I will never, ever burn my star, baby. I don't care how bad it is. The star is sacred, man. The star is sacred. Never, ever will I make that bet. You want me to wear a tutu? I'll wear a tutu, but never will I burn the star.
Oh, there's gonna be some. Listen, there will be some sort of bet between T-Well and I for the Raiders-Cowboys game. It is guaranteed, and the loser will have to be on here and shamed live somehow in some way. It will happen.
I've been
shamed before.
Yeah, I seen that, Raider Mike. That's about as old as whatever, as old as your last Super Bowl one.
Easy. Easy.
But no, for real.
But there will be. Now, I've lost bets with him before, and I've had hazing of some sort, but we got to come up with something really good for the show, because it's going to happen live. So we got to put some thought into this. So if you guys have any ideas, we're open to suggestions.
Ask your beloved Commish 81. Last time the Dallas Cowboys whooped the Raiders, he had to put Romo's number 1 on his forehead, and oh my goodness, it was sweet. It was sweet.
Was it a week? I had to have it, or one day. Was it a week I had to have it up?
You had to have it. You have it out a week. You hid your face like a little wuss, but yeah, it was a week.
Oh, switch jerseys. Oh, it's got to be better than that, Raider Mike. Nope. It's got to be something better.
Yeah, I don't want to wear a Raiders jersey. I don't want to wear a Raiders jersey. I'm not transgender by any means, so we'll have to think about something.
Easy now.
Oh,
Easy now.
That's why I'm here. Let's take the shots.
Easy now. Listen.
Oh.
Cowboys fans, I tell you what.
That's why you guys can't contain me.
Hey,
there's like a billion of you. There's a billion of you.
Why do Cowboys fans want to be like Raiders? Are we starting to dress up like Raiders fans a little bit?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I don't see any Cowboys fans with dog collars on or eyeliner or anything like that, looking like they're going to a Fall Out Boy concert.
I see them painted up. Oh, come on now.
I'm just saying.
Whatever. This is total nonsense. What do you got? I could pull up pictures right now of these guys all painted up at your Cowboys games, all dressed up with their big old goofy hats.
We don't even own them. They're from Oklahoma or something. We don't even own them. I don't even know who those people are. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
I'm just saying. But are you guys ready for this matchup? Week 15? You guys ready?
Yes.
I don't think you are. You guys think you're still winning, but it's not going to happen. You guys aren't ready. It is
the game everybody wanted last season. I hope it lives up to the hype, but I got a feeling you guys aren't going to be as hyped up as we are when it gets there. So it might not have as much of the hype as it did last year. But we'll see. We'll see.
So who's predicting the Cowboy Raiders Super Bowl? That would be cool.
It would be cool, but I'm not predicting it. I'm actually predicting a Raiders Green Bay Super Bowl.
Oh,
that's what
my goodness.
I predict a Raiders Green Bay Super Bowl.
Oh, that's ugly. That is ugly. I'd root for the Raiders over the freaking Green Bay, though. I'll tell you guys that. I hate Green Bay. But so I'll be a Raider fan on Super Bowl if Raiders and Green Bay make it there. For sure.
Yeah. All right. You heard him. I'm going to make him wear Raiders gear. He can come on and do the Super Bowl breakdown.
That is not happening. I like both of my eyes. I don't wear eye patches. I don't wear black. I don't do any of that.
Right,
I'm not a 15-year-old goth girl.
We need a good wager to come up with that we can do live on the show. I don't know what it is, but we're going to have to come up with something.
Okay. So here's what I suggest. The people pick it. Let's do a vote. Within reason, the people pick what our punishment is if we lose.
Well, that's fair. I can do a poll. I can do a poll on the page to see what it is, but we need suggestions first to make said poll. So I need some suggestions.
We'll get a list of 10 things, and then we'll let them vote on those 10 things.
The jersey swap we can put down as one. That could be one thing, but it would be more than a jersey swap. It would have to be a full gear swap, hat, jersey.
Right.
A full gear swap.
A total makeover.
Yeah, the winner can mail the other some gear, and then they can mail it back. And you have to rock it for the entire show.
I would, just so you know, when you wear my stuff, the biceps are a little stretched out for you, so it's gonna look funny on you. I'm just saying.
Whatever. That must be from you and your Cowboys boyfriend being in the same jersey together.
Oh, here we go with the broke back stuff. Your old stuff.
Oh, it's old, but it's still classic. Classic.
If I had a dime for every time I heard Cowgirls, oh my God, I would never have to work again, ever.
Well, burpees, 200 of them.
Oh, 200 burpees? Oh,
200 burpees.
Oh, that's a lot of burpees.
Bro, what are you trying to do, NorCal?
Oh my goodness.
Man, I'm in fairly good shape, but I've been out of the gym for just a minute.
Yeah,
200
I mean,
probably put me at under.
Oh man,
I could do it.
About a year ago, I was like
in the hour.
280.
I don't know if we got enough time.
Oh man,
I'd get it done, but I don't know about the time limit.
Prexon. It sounds like his knee's firing, so that might be something you guys need to worry about a little
Say
bit.
what?
There's a rumor saying Jalen Smith's knee's firing. So if his knee's firing, whoo, that means some bad news on that line.
Oh, whatever.
Jalen Smith's
Where'd
a
you hear
stud,
this
man.
nonsense?
Oh, just a roundabout. It's probably nonsense. You're probably right, but it has my hopes up, so don't rain on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, who knows? The NFL news right now is just, man, it's pretty dry unless somebody gets arrested or what have you. Like I said, you're not going to see a lot. The only news you're going to see right now is bad news. Until the end of the month, when everybody starts going into training camps. Oh, but King Eddie's trying to kill you in a different way.
I didn't see his comment. How's he trying to kill me?
If we win by 10, you owe us 10 shots.
Oh, 10 shots.
Good Lord, see, he's trying to kill you in a different way.
I can do that. I can puke though, right? After like 5, I can puke and then
that's
puke
not
again.
good TV.
No.
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see that.
No. That's not good TV. Now,
Oh, yeah. You know what?
like
that romper idea would probably be pretty.
The shaving, but you've already kind of lost your beard a little bit. So shaving it to you wouldn't even be as much of a hit as it would to me. I haven't shaved my mustache in like, my wife's never seen me without a mustache.
People say shave heads. Shave heads. That doesn't bother either one of us. You know what I mean?
No.
We're both bald. We're both in our 40s.
Bald, so we can't shave our head. And I'm not willing to put my beard and mustache up against his because mine's more damaging. It just is. Because,
man, someone accidentally like video called me in the freaking messenger. Just messed it all up.
who video calls you? Shave your eyebrows. I'm not. Oh, shave your. I don't know if my wife would allow that one because there's certain ones that's probably going to get vetoed by the wife, and I'm guessing that's one of them. It's not going to be anything that can affect me at work, and that would probably be one that could affect me at work. I don't know. What's the time frame of the grow back of eyebrows? Anybody?
Hold on. Hey, man, I'm going to have to leave and come back because it messed up my volume too. Just invite me back, just like right now.
You got it. Well, I'll put it on the maybe list. I'll put it on the maybe list. Any other suggestions? Any other suggestions? They are going to win. Oh, 100%, 1,000% agree and believe that, Chris, 100%. Loser has to walk on the street on Facebook Live wearing something demeaning. Now that's what we're talking about, King Eddie. I like it. That's what we're talking about. King Eddie, look at this, T-Well. King Eddie's got a great one. That's the kind of challenge that we need. Like one of them signs, like you're selling something with over the shoulders and be like, and you got to go out on the corner and wave it and say, like Dallas Cowboys suck or something on it. Wearing the big penis costume. Well, I don't know about the big penis costume, but it's a nice touch. Nonetheless. Dude, what is up with your connection over here? Freaking Facebook. You're killing me. Killing me! This is garbage nonsense. Alright. Well, I'm going to try to get him back on, but if we don't, we'll run with it. Oh, there he is. Alright. I don't know what's up with this Facebook. It is funny, Chris. I like it. There's no Wi-Fi. You gotta pay the bill. Dressed like Gumby. How about dressed like Gumby holding a giant penis, wearing a sign that says Dallas Cowboys suck? We're getting closer. I think we're on to something. We're getting closer. Oh my goodness gracious. Somewhere this show took a left turn. Something took a left turn. So, tomorrow night, gonna bring you another little blast to the past nugget. I hope you guys have enjoyed, which by the numbers, it looks like you guys have really enjoyed the last 2 weeks of Silver and Black Theater with the Commish and the Commish Jr. By the numbers, it looks like you guys are really enjoying the blast to the past. But we're going to bring you something else tomorrow night. So Friday night, again, Raider Reaction Black Friday, right here, tomorrow night. Commish and Commish Jr. going to bring you some other surprise Raider freshness. So, check it out. And tomorrow night, I'm not going to tell you what it is, because it's a teaser. I want you to come back in. Now, you know what tonight is, right? It's Thursday, Raider Nation. And what do you get every Thursday? You get a double shot of Raider Reaction. Because at 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern, you are cordially invited to the Raider Reaction After Hours Party on One Nation Live. When I invite you in, just like all of the guest hosts, you can come right on the show. You can kick it with me, talk about whatever you want. I've got a call-in number. If you're not comfortable coming on video, or if you're sitting around in your underwear, and none of us want to see that because we have a strict no-nipple policy on Raider Reaction, you can use my call-in number. So, Raider Reaction After Hours, One Nation Live, tonight. 1 hour break between Raider Reactions. You are cordially invited. Bring it up. If you ain't on One Nation Live yet, like that page up. I'm on there every Thursday late night. And it's a totally different format. Totally different. We bring the fire. A totally different method over there. That's where I get to connect with you guys one-on-one. Last week we had a bunch of call-ins. We had guys come on the show. It was a great show on One Nation Live. So check it out. Totally different format than what I do the whole rest of the week here on Oakland Raiders football. So check it out tonight. 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern. Raider Reaction After Hours. Exclusively on One Nation Live. You can also always get it on Raider Reaction, because you can always get everything I do on the Raider Reaction page. So you can go like up all these other pages, but always go like up the Raider Reaction page if you haven't followed it. Go like up the Raider Reaction page. You need to be on there, because anything and everything I do on any page in the Raider Nation is always simulcast on there. If you haven't also, every single show that I do in Hardcore Challenge Live Studios, that includes Raider Reaction, that includes Hardcore Challenge Live, my fantasy football show that I do 3 times a week in season, all of that, you can get all of that archived on Hardcore Challenge Live Studio Webcast YouTube channel. Go check it out. Every single show is archived at the end of the week. I download all the old shows from the week before. Everything's archived on there. Every single show that I do is archived on there. So go check it out. Hopefully, I see you guys at the after hours later. Let's kick it. Let's talk some Silver and Black. It's an exciting time right now, man. We're at a lull in the news, which just makes it even more exciting. It's a lull, and anticipation is starting to build. Raider Nation is excited. I'm excited. Y'all are excited. Come back. Check it out with me. One Nation Live, 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern, the after hours. So check it out. You too, NorCal. I want to see you on there later, bro, so I want to invite you in, man. Come on the after hours. Let's kick it. Let's talk some silver and black later. Peace. Love. Raider Nation.